Whoa, this is quite an interesting thing. We're back in the original set for the first time in who knows how long. I don't think I filmed the Doctor Who here since part 2 or 1. I definitely remember filming 1 here. Don't remember 2. Also, yeah, I know the series is premiering on Sunday. I was a little late. I'll still get the retrospective done. It just might be before, let's say, Christmas now. Yeah, Christmas sounds good. Alright. Series 7. The series that people are divisive on. Some say it's worse than Series 6, which, God, I can guarantee you it's definitely not that bad. And some say it's just the math season. I think I more agree with that. I feel bad for Matt Smith. His season just kind of went down the shithole after his first one. It got a little bit better this season, but not much. Now, since Series 7 was another series affected by the split, I'm going to do it in 2 videos because technically the 2 halves came out in 2 different years. Part 1, the first half came out in fall of 2012. Second half came out in spring of 2013 / the 2 specials at the end of 2013. Today I'm going to be discussing the first part, which is the 5 episodes that aired in 2012 plus the 2012 Christmas special. So, the first half of Series 7 starts off with Asylum of the Daleks. I like it, but it's kind of weird. Just basically, just the trio of Doctor Who now, Amy, Roy, Doctor, they come back. Although, things have changed since the last time. Amy and Roy are getting a divorce. The Doctor is still basically believed to be dead after all that nonsense in Series 6. And they are all abducted by the Daleks. And the Daleks are like, there's this insane asylum. We need you to take out all these crazy Daleks. And the Doctor's like, crazy Daleks? But you lot are all crazy enough. And he's like, and they're like, we know. But these are even worse. And the Doctor's like, okay. The 3 of them go onto the Dalek planet. The Doctor and Amy have communications with this girl named Oswin Oswald, played by Jenna Louise Coleman, or Jenna Coleman as she's now. And she's been she's been stuck on the planet in a crash landing for a year. And then technically, the Doctor goes on his own adventure in this episode, and Amy and Rory do on their own adventure that helps them rekindle their marriage and all that. It's interesting. And then at the end of the episode, the Doctor meets Oswin, who's a Dalek. Ooh, what a surprise! And I actually didn't know. It was a shocking twist that she was a Dalek. But what was more shocking was she let him go. And she technically blew up the whole Dalek asylum and everything the Daleks knew about the Doctor. So the Daleks don't know who the Doctor is, which I thought was dumb. Luckily they fixed that almost immediately and it just kind of like, oh yeah, we know who you are again. Okay, cool. Whatever. The Doctor drops Amy and Roy off. That's the end of that. It's good. It's alright. Dinosaurs on a spaceship. Where do I start with this? I wonder who wrote this episode. course it's Chris Chibnall himself. Well, seeing as how I now have only a couple weeks till his debut episode, okay, rephrase that, a couple days till his debut episode, but yeah, I don't know, I still don't like Dinosaurs on a Spaceship. It's his worst story he's ever written. Who knows if that's going to change in the how many years he's going to be showrunner. If I'm assuming correctly, he's going to be like Moffat and Davies, where he's only going to last for about like 2 doctors and then quit, and then a new guy's going to come on, or a new woman, or something. Who knows? Maybe the show might go into a fucking hiatus again. You never know. Dinosaur on a Spaceship. Doctor takes Amy Roy and Roy's dad, played by Arthur Weasley. I don't know his actual name. And they go onto this spaceship along with this fucking literal hunter man. And I don't remember if it's, yeah, and Queen fucking Nefertiti. Nefertiti. I don't know who that is. I thought it was Cleopatra at first, but that's not Cleopatra. And they all go into this Silurian ark, which is, you know, the lizard people from Series 5 and all that. And they're on a ship with dinosaurs. There's literally no other fucking plot to this episode. It's just they're on a ship with dinosaurs. Alright, cool, whatever. I don't know what else can do. Oh yeah, there's the 2 annoying ass robot fucks. I don't like them at all. They're annoying. And then there's David Bradley. It's David Bradley. And he's playing this guy named Solomon. And he's trying to sell the dinosaurs for money. And then he wants to go after the queen and sell her. But that doesn't... what's it called? He doesn't... I think the doctor doesn't like that, I guess. And well, Solomon wanted to destroy the ship with missiles, and he didn't. But the doctor doesn't want to help Solomon, he just leaves him. Because the doctor's pissy at him, and he just left them. And then he takes them all home. I don't know what the fuck you want me to say. I still think it's shit. But that's just my honest opinion. A Town Called Mercy. Once again, Doctor picks up Amy and Rory. Goes to fucking, literally just Wild West America. Lands in this small little western town. And there's this fucking literal cyborg man. He's trying to kill this alien that's been hiding among them. Doctor thinks it's him, and then there's another alien who's endangering the entire town. Doctor literally wants to fucking shoot this guy. Like, physically shoot him. Like, Jesus. Chip, calm down. Calm down, it's not that serious. And the doctor, and then Amy fucking basically talks the shit into him, and then the doctor's like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't want to do that. And I don't know, it's up to the gunslinger's like, you either give me this alien dude or I kill the whole town. It's your choice. And the doctor's like, one for literally only like 200 people in this town. I don't even think it's 200. I don't even think it's 800 people in this town. But it doesn't matter because the alien dude just fucking kills himself, and the gunslinger just goes away. And he just blows up. And then the doctor just leaves, drops Amy and Roy off. The end. That's a meh. Whatever. Literally all the episodes of this first half are the exact same. They're just Doctor picking up Amy and Rory and going on an adventure. Now, if one Chris Chibnall episode wasn't bad enough, there's 2. The Power of 3 is Chibnall's second episode, and is so far his last episode to be contributed before the Series 11 opener, which is now titled The Woman Who Fell to Earth, like everybody was predicting it was going to be. Or maybe he didn't even have a title, and he was just letting people fucking name it for him. Whatever. The Power of 3, it's actually it's just an Earth story. Amy and Rory are living their lives on Earth, and these little black cubes appear, and And Amy and Roy are basically, while these fucking cubes are everywhere, Amy and Roy have been discussing if they want to go hang out with the doctor, or be with the doctor, or if they want to stay with their normal life. Also, Arthur Weasley's back, except he's just fucking doing this dumb shit with the cube. And he's also been traveling around the world, because apparently a couple years have passed since Dinosaurs on a spaceship. Because, I don't know. I honestly don't know. This episode also introduces Kate Stewart, and the unit people, and the doctor has to help them. And he also loses one of his hearts, and it stops beating. And there's also these weird there's also these weird fucking, like, cube mouth things. How can I do fucking a cube? I can't do a cube. There, that's the closest thing I got to a cube. There's a cube. And, yeah, the weird cube mouths. This old ass dude is like, I'm pissed at the earth and I want them to fall. And the doctor was like, oh, okay. Off button. Bam. Everything is blown up. And Arthur Weasley's like, listen, take Amy and Rory with you. They're depressed. They want to be with you. Take them with you. And Doctor's like, okay, I'll do that. And they all go off in the TARDIS together. Nice little happy episode. Chibnall, honestly, is his best episode so far. Then again, you had 42 and the Silurian two-parter, and fucking dinosaurs on a spaceship, so there wasn't much. Which is surprising. Chibnall writes all these other good-ass shows. He wrote the first 2 seasons of Torchwood, Broadchurch. I don't know what else the fuck he did, but I know he did those too. And who knows, Series 11 might be the best series to come out. Although it's gonna take a lot to beat Series 5 and 10 for me. But that's just me. Now the final episode, technically the final official episode, is The Angels Take Manhattan. I'll be honest. I cried watching this. I cried. I'm not gonna lie. Amy and Rory's leaving this episode, like, but it's not like a death. Like, they just go. They just go and they live their lives. They're sent back in time. And yeah, but how did this just start? Basically, Doctor takes Amy and Rory to New York City, and they have a nice picnic. Rory is like, Amy's reading a book by River in a different name. Rory is sent back in time to the 30s by Weeping Angel, meets River, who's like in the middle of her own adventure right now. They go fucking see this mobster dude, and he's like, what's he doing? He's got a Weeping Angel with him. And he's also got fucking angel babies in his basement, don't ask. I don't know how to explain. Then they go to this hotel where the angels have this headquarters. Rory sees himself dying, Stanley Kubrick style, and it's weird. They're stuck in this time loop. The Statue of Liberty is an angel itself. Like, jeez, that's scary. Like, that's honestly scary. I wouldn't want to be anywhere near there. And Amy and Rory jump off a roof. They just jump off a roof to reset time and send it back in time. Everything's all good. Then Rory sees his name on the tombstone. I think it's not bad. This is the part where I cried. Because Amy gives a tearful farewell to the Doctor, with her last words being, Raggedy Man, goodbye. And just the look on the Doctor's face as he lost his best friend was just pulled on my heartstrings. I don't know why. That's like one of the 2 moments that's made me cry in Doctor Who. That and a to be determined moment you will see eventually. And yeah, that one's a great episode. I never had to say Power 3. I said Power 3 was meh. I'm just saying it was meh. And other than that, there was a 2012 Christmas special, The Snowmen, that introduced Jenna Coleman as the new companion, Clara Oswin Oswald, who the Doctor doesn't know is Clara Oswin Oswald. And they have an adventure with Richard E. Grant. And and they fight. And then the characters from A Good Man Goes to War come back. They're called the Paternoster Gang. They're probably my favorites, some of my favorite characters, who are just kind of just 11th Doctor things. They showed up in the first episode of the 12th Doctor's run, and they're gone. They haven't been seen since, and Chris Chibnall has no intention of bringing back any Moffat characters. However, he hasn't said anything about Russell T Davies characters, so keep that in mind. And, yeah, they fight Snowman, and then they fight this ice governess lady, and the Doctor's all depressed because he's upset about Amy and Rory, and then this mystery, this adventure helps him light himself back up. And then once Clara dies, he finds out her name is Clara Oswald, and he's like, how could the same person exist in two different spots? And he's like, there's another Clara somewhere, I have to go find her, I have to. And then that's how the Christmas special ends, with modern Clara showing up in Monday. And that's 2012 Doctor Who in a nutshell. I'm not going to give the full rating of episodes yet, because I still have a whole other half of the season to review. But all in all, the first half was a very mixed bag. Most of the stories were kind of just there to write off Amy and Rory and then start the actual main plot of the series in the second half, which I guess is cool. I don't know. All in all, that's Series 7 first half done. I'll be back with the second half soon. I know we finally get to move on to the Capaldi era. Probably my favorite seasons. Also, the Snowman had Ian McKellen in it. Bet none of you knew that.